I'm just keeping you guys on your toes. That's all I'm doing. I'm keeping you on your toes. I'm early now. I'm early. Y'all thought it was going to be late. Y'all probably out there making a sandwich, not worrying about the show starting. It's all good. But I'm telling you, I'm here and I'm here early, and there's a reason for that because I got to leave early. So got myself all choked up. So excited about it. Holy cow. But thank you for hanging out. This is In Other News. I'm your host, Mike Russell, and I am getting ready to get the hell up out of here and hit Mexico way and hit some beach and some sun and some family and my dear love. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm spinning plates today, tying up all loose ends. And so we're going like crazy, but I wanted to make sure that the show runs today, and away we go. There are some things we're going to talk about today. The scam of things, meaning insurance and home ownership. We're going to talk about that. Jake Tapper going to Jake Tapper. We're going to talk about how to properly deal with climate activists. And what else? What else did I have up here? I have a bunch of stuff up here. Let's see here. I got this guy up here with that. And let's see here. Oh, and then the reward. Let's start with this. This is, I have managed several people. I have hired several people in my life. I've fired several people in my life. I have run my own businesses. And I understand the importance of employee morale. I understand that you have to make sure that you have the right culture and environment that will make people want to go above and beyond for you. And that's what we're seeing, I think, a lot with the cabinet. We're seeing with RFK Jr., we're seeing with him and, just smoking through, firing a bunch of people at Health and Human Services, NIH, CDC, and say, you guys aren't here for this. This isn't, you guys aren't wheels off sold out for this, and keeping the people that are absolutely wheels off sold out, which is great. And I think he mentioned it was either him or Duffy that said, my whole department is full of people that just lose vacation every single year because they just are dedicated to what they do. Might have been Cash. I don't know, but yeah. So hey, do you know that Robert and very close to Yellowstone? You go over to fish. I know, buddy, but we got to talk about that later, Chris. We got to talk about that on a different show, buddy. Yeah. So anyway, Grizz is, let me turn these so everybody sees who's saying what. But Grizz and I were having a conversation about Prey, Montana, which will be after I buy it, is going to be either Russellville or Russell Stan. We're going to see. I don't know. I'll get creative. Mikeville, Michael Stan. Huh? No. Okay. I might call it just something dumb. We'll figure it out. Because Michael Stan is not dumb. Don't even start with me on that. Anyway, employee morale is absolutely 100%. Grizzville, I'm not opposed to it. It's going to go in the hat, I think, buddy. It's going to go in the hat. How about this? Kevin Parsons, a 56-year-old shop assistant, was honored after his 40 years of dedication to one role with one company. This was his service began at Alliance Supermarket, where he began working in 1984. Okay? If someone works for you or works for me for 14 años, yeah, I think that is 4 decades. I'm getting my Spanish ready for tomorrow. But for that long, what do you do for the dude? I give the guy stock. Like you now own part of this company. Like you good, dude. Go retire, do your thing. I'm giving you a piece of this business because your DNA is in this business. 40 years. Who the hell does that anymore? So Alliance Supermarket honored him, good Lord, with 40 sausage rolls, one for each of his upcoming 40 shifts, as a tribute to his 40 years of dedicated service to Alliance Supermarket. In addition to the sausage rolls, he received a certificate and a tropical-themed mural for his home, described by his employees as an Alliance celebrity. Parsons has been a steadfast presence in the store's freezer section for 4 decades and is celebrated for his exemplary work ethic and charitable contributions to the community. 40 freaking sausage rolls. Dude, I would burn Alliance Supermarket to the ground. I'm sorry. Like, come on. And I'm not encouraging that. Please, Meta, X, and YouTube, please don't. I was joking. I would walk out with a giant finger up. Just going, I cannot believe after 40 years, y'all can't even just give a dude like a little, like, everybody kick in and get me like a trip to Disney World or something like that. The hell? 40 sausage rolls. Yeah, Grizz, it's fantastic if somebody like that. You worked at a McDonald's. And by the way, that McDonald's is owned by a franchisee who damn well better take care of homie with the extra chromie, if you know what I'm saying. Dude, I had a kid with Down syndrome working his butt off for me for 40 years. Hell yeah. Dude, literally, you own part of my company now, dude. Oh. And you guys can use homie with the extra chromie. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, dude, seriously, sausage rolls and a certificate and a mural for his house. Screw you. Dude, I mean, how you look back on your 40 years of serving a company and you're like, really? I wasted my 40 years because of you a-holes. That's all you could muster up? Not, how about this? So for the next, basically you are, what is he, 58 years old? For the rest of your life, dude, you have free groceries here. That's rad. Like, dude, retire. You can come here. It's like a damn one of those sweepstakes winners where you roll through and you just, throw a bunch of stuff. You go, dude, go for it. Cheers. Oh man. That shifted in the 19. Once upon retail used to be a good shift in the 90s. I don't think it shifted in the 90s as much as it did in COVID. I think the entire service industry got screwed after COVID. It's done. There's no one that gives a rat's flying ass about you anymore. I have no idea how that flipped the switch as it did, but there is no incentive for anything. And they're expecting higher pay. They're expecting higher tips. They're like, the hell? I can't handle this. And my son and my daughter, God love them, they work at Texas Roadhouse. You want to see something funny? Google the when Peter Griffin, a Family Guy, watches the movie Roadhouse. God, it's funny. Anyway, they work at Texas Roadhouse, and they're working. The nudes just started working in the takeout. Like, people just call in or go online, and they roll their car up there, and they show up, and they're handed their food. Right? They turn the thing. They expect a damn tip. A tip for what? Bro, you walked to the kitchen and got me my food that is overpriced and poorly cooked. For the love of God, I'm sorry, Texas Roadhouse. You really do make some good food, but damn it, I make a better steak. 9 ways a Sunday I make better steaks. But damn, like, everybody expects a tip now. Jimmy John, you gonna make me my sandwich? Yeah, seriously, you're making a sandwich that I'm paying $14 for. A sandwich. I can make 12 to 15 sandwiches for what you're charging me for this. And you want a tip now. And they don't care. It's expected. It's entitled. It's BS. Yeah. So James. Yeah. So what did James say? Hello, gang. Packing up and moving in between jobs. You got this, brother. Dude, you got this, man. Dude, James, you got it, son. Get it. Get some. Bro, I know it's not even close. It's not even close. But just so I can say, my brother, I hear you. I feel you. Going on a week's vacation with a blended family. As an independent contractor, as someone chasing dough. Dude, I get you. I feel you, dude. I feel you, James. We got you, bud. We got you. It's so easy to take care of your people. Kudos and love, the greatest gifts you can give to. Amen, brother. Greg, I'm telling you. That you just, dude, high five them. Dude, I appreciate you. You know what? Here's the deal. You're scheduled for these 2 shifts. I'm going to find someone to cover your shifts, and I'm going to pay you for those shifts, dude. Bounce. Dude, go. Just take the weekend off, bro. You got this. Every now and again, for someone with 4 decades of service to you, hell with 1 decade, hell with 1 year. They gave at Roadhouse, they gave intern Nuge in his 1 year of service, they gave him a new badge, just this little tiny badge, this badge, and I think a sweatshirt. And he was over the moon excited about that. Rad. Dude, rad. Take care of your people. 40 sausage rolls, you idiots. Oh, man. Yeah. Yes. So who's got the better casserole? Brother, don't even start with me at the casserole. I screw up one damn casserole. It was bad. God, that was so crappy. I wouldn't even feed it to Boone. It was so bad. Good Lord. No one want to get a job in the service industry today. Yeah. But here's the deal. I'll tell you this. And this is what I tell the kids. I tell my kids this, and they're raking right now because they're doing good. And Nuge's girlfriend works there, and I'm like, they're doing well. I tell them this: you go above and beyond in customer service because no one else is. So what above and beyond in customer service now is what we would consider in Gen X just customer service. If you go above and beyond in customer service, you are going to get tipped, and you are going to get tipped well because it's shocking. Because everybody's got this mindset, this 15%, whatever it is. But they're like, holy crap, Nuge and Beans took really good care of me. I'm going to go above and beyond that. And it's so easy just to do that. Dude, brother, thank you for that. That is hell yes. So to fight long and hard, a bit of a colored ribbon. You're damn right. This all they want to know is do good for you. Thank you. Good job. We appreciate you. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. All right. So employees from 40 years ago would love to work for me again. You're damn right. You're damn right. I was not the best employer. Yeah. I'll just say that. I'll say it right now. I was not the best employer. I just wasn't. But I'll tell you this: every time I had to fire someone, I made sure they had another job before I fired them. That was my thank you. You suck. I had to get rid of you, but here, I hope you have what you need. Yeah. James, you always holler at us, brother. If you need anything, man, you holler at this group because this is one rallying group right here. I'll tell you that much. Let's switch up the gears here from sausage rolls. Good Lord, you think it's a Friday? So how about this? Nevada's doing the most. I love these climate activists. They're some of my favorite people in the world because they are that delusional that they think if oh hell, brother, 2.5 decades, my man, dude. Okay, all right, kid. Dude, like I said, you need to attach your resume to something. You need us to help you out, dude. We got you. Holy cow! What a kick in the teeth. What a kick in the damn teeth. I would say they got you like they got you or they got your back. Explain that. I probably should have jumped the gun a little bit there. Mm-hmm. See, Lynn, and I usually do too, but there's times where the first time, and tell me this, guys, have you ever, this is going to be a good conversation here. God, we can do the whole show on this. Have you ever not left a tip? Like intentionally, like screw you, I'm not leaving a tip. Have you guys ever done that? I have. And the one time I did not leave a tip was this place called the Shore House in Long Beach, California. The Shore House is dope. So the Shore House was open 24 hours. So basically you go to Denny's or Shore House, you're going to go to Shore House because Shore House has good food. And it's all good. So this was before my heavy drinking days. And I'd order a Coke or a Dr. Pepper, whatever, right? Get a soda. So, okay, I'm in it to win. They got my back. Okay, brother. Okay, good. Okay. All right. James, all right. James, all right, but just let us know. Anyway. So I'd been going there for years. Like faithfully. I was there all the damn time. I was there with my girlfriend. I was there with their friends. I was there with my friends. I was there with everybody. That was the place we went. People came in from Arizona, out of town, as they hang out. We go to Shore House at like 1 a.m, this and that. And always I got free refills. They always just, oh, can I get more soda? Can I get more soda? Yeah, great. It'd be great. One time I said, hey, can I get more Coke or whatever it was? The server said, we don't do free refills. I said I've been coming here like damn near every other day for a year and a half, 2 years. I always get a free. They've never charged before. You know what she said? It's up to the discretion of your server. And I knew at the ripe old age of 19 years old, maybe 20-ish, that yeah, there's no way in hell because the tip is up to the discretion of the customer. So cool. And I walked out. There was 5 of us. So you know that was a pretty good tip for it. Gone. No way. Up to discretion. Oh, so I'm going to say that I'm not going to give you a free refund. Damn. Yep. What's that another tip? The service was slow. The service was rude and dismissive. Yeah. Mimi's Cafe in San Diego. Mimi's Cafe, it was pretty much the same thing. A small tip. The service was crap. Yeah. Oh, you told them why, Grizz? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, James, man. We appreciate you too, buddy. There was a time though where the opposite of it happened, and I went out with, and I'm not gonna throw them under the bus. 2 people that are very close to me. I was gonna say 2 family members. I'll put it that way. And we went to Mimi's Cafe. This is what I remember. We went to Mimi's Cafe, and the family member picked up the tab for all of us, the 3 of us that were there. And as they were walking out, I noticed that there was no tip on the receipt and $2 was put on the table. And I said, oh, hell no. So I went back in and gave the server a tip. I was like, seriously, we're just throwing $2 on the table? Yeah. $10 for 15. Yeah, hell yeah. $15 haircut. If they do it right, Lynn, man, hell yeah. Dude, that's your lettuce, bro. You can't have people messing around with that. You get good service. You tell that person next time you go there, damn right, they're going to give you the best haircut alive, right? Let's get back to this. I absolutely laugh at these climate activists that seriously think if they block a road, that we are all going to go, oh, okay, now we're serious about the climate. Okay. We're going to get serious about the climate now. If you block a road, if you protest, things like that, and you have no idea that, oh, just give me a few more dollars in taxes and we're going to fix we can't fix the roads, but we're going to fix the temperature of the earth. The dumbest thing ever. Nevada ain't playing. Check this out. Yep. Hey, guys. Hey, love your signs. Love your signs. Love your trailer. Yeah, sorry you're on the trailer. Bye.
Did anyone get that?
Yeah. Yep, sure did. And we're watching a little. Yes. Yeah. Yes, sweetie. We got it. Uh-huh. We got it all. We're so thankful someone else got it too. This is good. This is good stuff. This gets worse. Let's go. Watch this.
Carl.
Oh, Carl's going to get out in the middle of the street with a sign. Yeah, watch. Y'all under arrest. Y'all breaking the law. You're under arrest.
Get out now!
Yes!
Get out! On the ground! All of you on the ground now!
Get down.
On the ground! Get on the ground!
It's funny. One of the activists just sat down because she's like, yeah, that's what I was told to do. Get in the street and sit down. Like, she just sat down like nothing's going on.
Don't move!
Oh, yeah. This guy just knees her right in the side. Oh, you're filming it like, oh, you're gonna file a lawsuit. I love that crap. I'm gonna sue you. Protest. That's not peaceful. If you look, peaceful protest, I'm all about. You guys know me. Peaceful protest, I am 100% about. I dig peaceful protest. That is your God-given right. That is your right as an American. Hell yes. Hell yes. Blocking a road and people getting to and from their houses, emergency services, or work, that is not peaceful protest. That's damn near terrorism and needs to be treated accordingly, like these homies. Look at that guy. He's the guy there in the green hat. The guy there in the green hat wants to make sure that they're filming. He's like, get over there and film this. Film this. Yes. We're environmental protesters. So that gives you the right for a felony? That's so awesome. Yeah, you recognize that that's an interstate highway. So I mean, we're dealing with a whole lot there. I was in a meeting last night, and this was a meeting that kind of fired me up a little bit. You guys know that I am involved in several conservation groups. I'm a conservationist through and through. And there's a wonderful group, Arizona Sportsmen for Wildlife Conservation. What it is all the conservation groups that got together and formed basically a super group where we can lobby the government, and we have some power. So every month they have a board meeting, and we're on the board, and they have the Game and Fish shows up and gives an update on what's going on. Somebody brought some dude, and I got to admit, I was on it virtually, so I was kind of hearing there was a Dodger game going on. You understand? Was talking about all of the permits for solar and wind developments around the state, and hell, I don't know if I've ever been more kind of disturbed and pissed off that this guy's like, oh, the solar for the communities around the this and that and this and this wind and this and that. I'm like, no. All of this, including these slappies that block freeways because they think that if they do that people are going to wake up about climate change. I don't know anybody that denies that climate is changing. I don't think there's anybody that denies that we have bigger hurricane seasons and bigger tornado seasons and all this stuff. By the way, if you live in a spot that has either of the two, there's a little bit of the culpability pie on you. Anyway, so I love Arizona. No natural disaster. We good. Anyway, he was like, "Oh, this is just a small development for solar. It's only 1,800 acres." Huh? Do you understand what you have to do to plant a solar farm? Do you know how many animals you have to kill to plant a solar farm? Do you know how much habitat you have to destroy to build a solar farm? Like the eco-friendly solar farm, it's a bunch of BS is all it is. It's nonsense. And don't get me started on these damn windmills. Just driving the blades from China on a boat there and back will never equal the carbon footprint. I'm sorry, its lifetime will never negate the solar footprint of just moving the ships back and forth from China with these big ass blades. And how much oil, that's right, fossil fuel, how much oil it takes to winterize these damn things, to lube them constantly, how much diesel it took just to put them in the ground. I was disgusted. I was like, okay, guys, I can't believe that as a group of environmentalists, we're sitting here and listening to this jabroni when we need to say, no. Half of Nevada's available. Go bug them. Don't bug us. Oh, acre for acre, a nuclear reactor produces a hell of a, oh, hell yeah. Dude, Derek, yeah, nuclear is the way to go. 100 bazillion% nuclear is the way to go. Yes. There you have it right there. Yes. The two of you are unnatural disasters, but we love you. Yeah. So, to see, I have 20 panels on my roof. I have 2 people in the house and don't produce enough energy for a zero electric bill. Yeah. And solar and those guys that come around knocking on your doors. I mean, I do believe I do know. And you guys know that I've promoted and Rob has promoted. I haven't yet. Solar Sandy. She literally has a way. She's not going to let you buy solar unless it is zero. She understands that. So if you want your payment to be lower, you have less panels, which means you have an electric bill. It's just crazy. Solar panel windmill carnage, the cost of no, the numbers don't lie, Greg. They don't. I mean, it always makes me laugh because I have a very dear friend who I love very much is a vegan, and I mean vegan, to the point where I needed somebody to watch Boone. I didn't even ask her to come to my house because of the mounts on the walls and things like. She's a vegan. But we love each other. She's fabulous, and she loves me. I love her. We were good people, good friends. But I can't bring up the destruction of life that planting a soy farm entails. the level of toxic Monsanto spray that goes over the second time because you didn't kill enough animals the first time to grow your crops. It's absolutely. Mm-hmm. And look, I get solar. I have solar panels in my garage that I can take camping, and it keeps my battery plugged in so I can, keep the phone charged, keep the flashlights charged, keep all that stuff done. I believe in solar. And solar's fantastic. I bought Queen Bee solar lights. She got rid of all these wired lights around her house, these landscaping lights, and went straight solar, and she is addicted. She loves it. So I do believe in solar. And I do believe in what Elon Musk said. He said, in the corner of Nevada or the corner of New Mexico or Texas, we literally can take a 100 mile by 100 mile square and literally power our entire nation. 100 by 100 mile. One shot. One power plant. Like putting in anything you have, like you take off the little cover, you put your batteries in it, and the whole thing runs. Same thing we could do with solar. Can. Oh yeah, brother. They're like, it's like no, I'm sorry, buddy. What was it here? Vegans or Catholics? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like CrossFit. Good Lord. No one shut up about it. It's like people in CrossFit will not shut up about CrossFit. I love you that you're doing CrossFit. I literally admire you that you're doing CrossFit. I don't know what that tire did to you. Oh, you're beating the hell out of it. But I admire that you did that. I really do. I don't need to hear about it all the time. I just don't. I need to hear about your lifestyle. That's like us going, that's like all of us walking to people go, I'm a conservative. Let me tell you all about it. No, shut up. Listen to people. Grow. Solar and wind offshore. Okay, sailboat, cruising boats. What does this mean, Jim? Solar and wind for offshore sailboat cruising. Talk to me about that. Tell me what you mean by this. Dang it, you guys are going too fast, and I love it. So let me know what you mean by that. Because I love having a solar panel out. I'm charging right now. My phone charger from Mexico is a solar charger. I mean, solar's rad. But the way it's being used is a government kickback for a bunch of nonsense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Most of them are down for maintenance. And what does it cost in maintenance? It costs the diesel trucks to get out there. It costs the big cherry pickers to get up there, the big cranes and things like that. Yeah. There is no way in hell a solar farm or a wind farm can offset the carbon footprint that it took to build them. Period. End of story. You cannot do it. It's like this. It's like those that bought into, hey, it's the top of the market, but this is the American dream, owning a home. If you do a P&L on it, you're never making money. If you do a P&L on home ownership, it is rare to make money. Truly. It really is. Unless you pay that bad boy off fast. I mean, there are ways that you can make it profitable, fine. But if you do a P&L on home ownership, it's the same thing as wind and solar. It's like, oh, yeah, you're going to make money. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, we're going to do wind and solar, and we're going to save the planet. No, you're not. At least not in the way you say you're going to. The only windmill farm that has a chance of working on a plane, well, the windmill blows all the time. Yeah, maybe the old windmills where you put them in a creek and it energizes. Yeah, hell yeah. The real, not the windmills, the old, what I'm talking about, the gray mills you used to have in the creeks. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, wrong show. No way. Solar camping sounds a great idea. We need to look into. Dance. Oh, no, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll always talk about camping, dear. Always. But yeah. I love my solar, and there's nothing. Hey, we ran out of power and this and that. My cell phone went out. I'm like, dude, go jump in the jumping jack. Just plug it in. It's all good. It's all ready to go. Yeah, it's pretty rad. But yes, that's definitely one way to deal with these bozos for sure. Let's see what else we got. Dude. Oh, let's talk about home ownership. Actually, that's a nice little segue. You want to hear something absolutely freaky about the housing market? You guys listen to this. This is crazy. So follow along with me here. The median home buyer in 2007 was born in 1968. Okay, I'm going to say it again. The median home buyer, in 2007 was born in 1968. The median home buyer in 2024, born in 1968. An entire generation has been locked out of home ownership, and it's only going to get worse. We see BlackRock and Vanguard do exactly what BlackRock and Vanguard like to do, and that is own everything and screw everyone else. This is it. Think about that. The median home buyer in 2007 was born in 1968. Median home buyer last year is 68. Crap. An entire generation. Like, what are we going to do with our kids? Okay, I'll do you want to do that, buddy, when I get back? All right, you gotta let me know. Remind me. Y'all know I'm going to forget because Brendan is supposed to be my guest host the first Tuesday of the month, and that was like 2 months ago. So I forget all this crap. I do. Beside himself, thinking he's going to have to either live here forever or just be a renter the rest of his life. Sister, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. He's going to have mom and dad help him out and get a house. So, Brendan, I got you, bro. I promise. Same with you, Greg. I got you. Home ownership versus not. There are some. I've done both. I'm currently renting after the divorce, so I do know the difference between. But damn, y'all, everybody's priced out of this. Everybody is priced out of this. That's it. The Jackery, brother. Oh, hell yeah. That's the Jackery solar panels that I have. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Always Black Friday deals. Do not buy anything off of Black Friday deals. Outside of Black Friday, always go with the Black Friday. For sure. You guys are absolutely awesome. Let's keep this going because, oh my goodness sakes, we're just rolling through this, huh? Lynn, you're right. Yes, that's true. The reason why, just so we're very clear, and these politicians can be the most well-intended, but when BlackRock knocks on their door and says, if you don't do what we tell you, we are going to put $50 million behind someone to primary you and you'll never be in politics again. Literally threaten their career. Yeah. Okay, okay, now we're going to have to get into that. Okay, you're going to have to tell me what clear deed real estate is. I spent 15 years in the real estate biz, and I have no idea what that means, so I can't wait to hear all about it. I love it. I love it. 2007 crash. Oh, yeah. My ex's house. That's the house we live in. We bought that damn thing for a song. That thing for nothing. Yeah. But still, I'm going to think about the tens of thousands of dollars that I put into it. You run a P&L. It's not a great deal. We bought it for this and we sold it for this. We made this. No, you didn't. No, you damn well did not. Run a P&L for everything you put in your house. And then say, okay, compare that maybe to rent. You might do a factor for rent if you were to rent it. And then figure out how much you really made. Negative, Ghost Rider. Nope. Yeah, James, yeah, the 450 to 1,400, yeah. Yep. The Fed should take all the millions of acres they own in the West and free up more to build on. I love you, Derek, but hell no. That's exactly what they were trying to do in Utah and Nevada. And they were trying to take public lands and sell it to BlackRock and Vanguard. No. Hell no. Very clear, dude, after you pay your house. I know, I get what you're saying. We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, they just work harder. Again, and that's the thing, James. It's like, okay, well, ain't nothing you can do but work harder. Nothing you can do. You can complain about having to work harder, but there's nothing complaining about it's going to do. Yeah. Yeah, but James, that's a tough one, dude. It really is. Yeah. That's I'm sorry, Derek. That's a tough one. Man, I mean, people lost their damn minds. Those lands have been held in public trust for essentially recreation and conservation. So when you allow BlackRock, Vanguard, or God forbid the government to come in there and turn it on from to nope. No way. There's plenty of land available. There's plenty of space available. If you want to, if you're an advocate for affordable housing, go for it. Rock on. And we're going to talk about this in just a minute. We're talking about the housing stuff. So work harder, get taxed more. Amen, Lynn. Holy hell. We talked to, oh yeah. Wait till you guys hear the breakdown of Brock Purdy, the 49ers quarterback, and how much he paid in California taxes. Coming on an upcoming show. So let's do this. Let's get to let's because we're talking about home ownership. Okay. Is anyone really a home owner? You aren't, brother. I love it. You said that. Yeah. You don't pay your rent, you get kicked out of the house, you rent some of you don't pay property tax, you get evicted, home sold to someone else. Amen, brother. 100%. You don't own your home. You go into business with a bank to buy a home. That's it. You go into business with a bank. That's why during the downturn when I was in real estate, people were like, I have to walk away from my investment home. And I'm like, you made a deal with the bank. The bank went into business with you, and it didn't work out. The bank doesn't care about walking away from business with you. Why are you worried about walking away from business with a bank? Walk away. Smile. You went into business with a bank, and it didn't work out. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Yeah, what's it happen is Gates and the changes. So yeah, in a perfect world or in a kind world that would happen, but it's just not. We don't live in that world, that's for sure. Yeah, and I don't think it wasn't that much different here. I think my parents first, when I was in 8th grade, they bought a house in Glendale. I think it was 14.5%. Yep. Yeah, Brock. All right. Eminent domain. Just so we're very clear on eminent domain. So how eminent domain works. Eminent domain works so that if I'm the government and I want to knock on Grizz's door and say, I own this house now, Grizz has to legally sell it to me. Sell it to me. Eminent domain doesn't mean you just take the property. Eminent domain means you give fair cash value, market value for that home or property, and then the government can have it, but you just can't tell them no. That's the hard part. Next phrase is lending partner. I love that, Truman. Hell yeah. Yeah, it does make it sound so nice. You're my lending partner. Cute little, I love my partner, my lending partner. Grizz, ain't nobody going to show up take your land, pal. You're good. Yeah, especially when we own Prey, Montana. Nobody's going to take that. We got this. Check this out. I want you guys to see this because this guy's got some paper plate. He's at some kind of barbecue or something. I'm like, I will make this dude a plate at any one of my barbecues. Check this out. This kind of falls into what we're talking about.
An indicator of homelessness. Do you guys know what it is? It's not mental health and it's not drugs. It's the lack of ability to afford housing. Number one reason by a long shot. How about you do this? Go to private sector, go to contractors like you and say, we have limited budget. We want to build a really nice units for $100,000 a unit and have 15 contractors bid against it and find the least expensive option. They're not even bidding these projects. These are buddies of theirs at the country club, and they're like, hey, if you go do this for $600,000, you cut me back, I'll bill you as a vendor. So this is what's happening. The money's going straight from the government to the contractor, but the contractor pays invoices, right, to his subcontractors. So these government officials are becoming subcontractors on the jobs. Project manager fee, $100,000. Dude, they're just stealing from you. They're flat out stealing from you.
100%.
What's the number one indicator of homelessness?
This guy is not wrong. And again, if he's sitting there with a paper plate with something, I will make him anything he wants. The key is paying off your freaking mortgage down and off ASAP. I understand that. We get that, Greg. But especially to people that just damn well didn't know better. And trust me, I knew the man who started AmeriQuest Mortgage. I called it AmeriHeist Mortgage. Like they preyed on. They literally, the phone calls they made were to, I'm not kidding, swear to you, I've seen the training manual firsthand. Spanish surnames and elderly. And you need to tell them that their 700 FICO score isn't good enough, and they need to have a higher interest rate so they can work on their credit. So a lot of people were just kind of screwed. A lot of people were screwed. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Mm-hmm. But they have to have a reason to buy your properties if they can use it for. Jim, if you know anything about what happened with the 202 expansion here in Phoenix, the 202 expansion, they're like, okay, we're building it, and everybody clutched their pearls and lost their bleeping minds. Oh, the government is taking these houses, and the government is building a freeway over these houses. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, if you would like to go back to your mortgage paperwork when you bought the house, there was this addendum right here. And this says right here, that's called the 202 expansion. And the 202 expansion is proposed to go right over your backyard. And if the city moves forward with the 202 expansion, you sign right here. And if you sign this document, you sign that you will forfeit your home for fair market value and move away so we can destroy it and build a freeway. I love those addendums. Like I said, I was in real estate for 15 years. People out here in the West Valley, they're like, oh, this airplane noise, this jet noise from the Air Force Base. There's a piece of paper that you signed that is an addendum to your contract that says you're okay with the sweet sound of freedom flying over your house twice a day. Sorry, your doggies don't like it. You signed right here, right? Yeah, we know, we understand that. I get it 100%. But in a lot of people are not, I would say the vast majority of people, A, haven't been taught to do that, or B, can't afford that. Because they say, okay, what can I afford? On my debt to income ratio, what can I afford? And that's what most lenders will do. Well, okay, let's see what this in realtors will do working with the lender. What can they afford? Meaning, how can we max them out? So if we max them out on a $2,200 payment, they're not putting any more towards principal because they don't have much over $2,200 a month to pay for. So that's what that's what it is. What it is. I got to split grill this and pack some boxes. All right, James, man, we got you, brother. We got you, pal. Got you. Love Noodle has purchased their homes over Luke and then is shocked that go, dude, fly into San Diego. Fly in and out of San Diego. It's like you're like Katy Perry flying on Blue Origin. If you've flown out of San Diego, it is just straight up. Why? Because all the bitching and moaning of the multi-million-dollar homeowners that they're like, oh, there's planes flying over our home. Yeah, you there's an airport right there, and you bought that airport's been there for a damn 100 years. You what? You bought a house right here at the end of the runway. I cannot have this. I live in San Diego. I'm a Padres fan. Yeah. So, and then they're like, okay, so the airport, the ordinance has changed. The law of California changed where planes have to go through about a quarter tank of fuel just getting up and up. I was on a Southwest flight out of San Diego, and the pilot came on. He was like, if you've never flown out of San Diego, we reach the end of the runway and I start to pull up. I want everybody to hold their hands up and go, wee. I was like, I like you, brother. You are my kind of people. Yeah, 25 years ago, the housing development across the road from Hickman's. Oh, brother, I know Hickman's. After people moved in, they complained about the smell of the chickens. Same in the East Valley. Same in the East Valley where I bought. My first home was on Val Vista and Warner, where it was a 4-way stop. It was dirt south of Val Vista and a golf course. And there were dairy farms out there that just smelled the high hell. And I love one of them. I forget which one it was. And maybe Hickman's did the same thing. But there was a farm out there that they put up a giant sign that said, look, you built your homes out here. We've been here for this long. We're not going anywhere. The smell is what the smell is. And we started a petting zoo if you'd like to bring your kids over. And here's what the hours are. God bless you. Hickman's was one of the farms that accidentally burnt down during the Biden administration. But Hickman's, I will tell you this, Hickman's fantastic, good family. There's no better fertilizer on the planet. If y'all want fertilizer, if you want the best garden, if you want the best grass, if you want, just go to Hickman's, and you need to put it in a trunk, in bags, and everything. It smells to high hell. But damn, chicken poop fertilizer is the best. Crying out loud, it's so good. Mm-hmm. Don't replace their windows and soundproof their homes because they're bitching about the noise. I don't doubt that at all, Truman. Don't doubt that one little bit. Yes. I thought the best fertilizer was mainstream media, brother. You ain't lying. Okay. Second best fertilizer is chicken poop. Okay. But that guy's got it going on. So while we're talking about scams, we'll talk about scams. Let's talk about this. I saw this and I'm absolutely blown away because insurance cost what insurance costs. Just listen to this and we'll just riff off this. Here we go.
So I just made this long video. Let's see if I can summarize it here.
Get it, girl.
When the Affordable Care Act was passed, it established medical loss ratios. And basically it said that an insurance company has to spend 80% of premiums on medical care and quality improvement.
Sounds good.
So that sounds like a great idea, because we should spend the majority of money that's paid to insurance companies on, actually taking care of patients.
Facts.
So how has that been gamed? All right.
There we go. Listen to this.
If the percentages are regulated, that's one thing. But if we can increase the overall cost of healthcare, like the cost overall, then that 20% that goes towards shareholders and, these corporations and the C-suites, that 20% can get really big, right? So if we allow the cost of healthcare to be increased, then we're also increasing that profit pool.
True.
All right, so what's one way that has been done? Well, it's through vertical integration. So some insurance companies own, not only the insurance company, but also the doctors who are providing care. Remember that United is the single largest employer of doctors in the United States.
Wait, what? The health insurance company is the number one employer of doctors in the United States. Did you know this? Don't act like you did when you didn't. I didn't know this. The hell?
So they could own the doctors. They can own the pharmacies. They can own all of these subsidiaries that also help provide care. So when it comes time for them to document in their accounting, like, how much money are we spending on providing medical care?
Yeah.
Well, what if they're spending this money, but they're actually paying themselves? So the money is going from the right pocket to the left pocket. Well, it seems like then there's actually not an incentive to lower the cost of healthcare, because they're just paying themselves. And at the same time, they're increasing that 20% piece that turns into profits for shareholders.
Son of a bitch. Really? Well, so I'm not going to ask. I don't want to ask Rhonda if Dan would agree with that, because I don't want him to jeopardize his biz. But I mean, it seems legit. Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, where these teams get their money to pay a Soto, Ohtani, Guerrero, these $500 million plus contracts, they get them from the insurance companies. They borrow money from the insurance. The insurance companies are making so much money. The insurance company is such a racket that they have to move money. And if they lend it out, they're moving that money with interest. So they're lending it out. The credit card companies, same. They got to move that money. Insurance is the biggest scam there is. Period. Full stop. No bigger scam in the world than insurance. You are paying a company a monthly fee, an exorbitant monthly fee, to be able to finance anything that goes wrong. How do I mean finance? Let me ask you this. So say I back out of my driveway and I back into my neighbor Mark's work truck, and I just smash the thing. Insurance has to pay out $15,000 for all of the repairs. What happens to my premium? My premium goes up. So essentially what I'm doing is, say it goes from $150 to $200 a month, and say that $50 is now financing the money they had to pay out when I paid them for insurance, and including the $1,000 or $2,000 deductible that's there. Same with health insurance, because understand, during Obamacare, it's the right thing to do. Obamacare, which is not affordable at all, Obamacare mandated that insurance companies could not deny you for a pre-existing condition. Fine. If I'm an insurance company, what do? I just charge you more. I'm not denying you health care, but I'm tripling the cost. Think about me. I've had 3 hernia surgeries, a heart attack, and 2 brain surgeries. I think it's my pre-existing conditions do not ask or tell the insurance companies, we need to charge this guy more. It does. If you're a health insurance company and you can afford a sponsorship for some professional team, you're spending your money in the wrong place. Same goes for not-for-profit agencies. Here's the deal. I understand that We got to talk. I was a licensed agent for Greg. Of course you were. Of course you were, Greg. Hang tight, though. So, yeah, I would love to talk about that. But when you talk about insurance companies that are and credit card companies that are sponsoring stadiums, which is about $500,000 about $5 million a year to do this nonsense. That's why we don't have a sponsorship after Footprint downtown. Footprint Arena was straight tax dollars. You guys got to understand that. Straight tax dollars. Straight Biden kickback to a green company that they had more money to know what to do with. And all of a sudden now, boom, Trump's in there and they don't have their free money anymore. Worst products ever. It was all just those plastics. I mean, those paper straws and crap. Oh, it was awful. Yeah, between Greg and Grizz, God, y'all just get together and write a book. Anyway, holy cow, we're so running out of time. But I don't believe, and I think the biggest scam we have going are the monopolies that are our utility companies in this nation. Like I can't say, okay, APS, SRP's running a deal for 20% less. I'm going to move over to SRP. Can't do that. Okay, XYZ water company, I'm going to move over to this water company because the rates are 20% less. Can't do that. So why in the hell are utility companies? This is what we might, when I'm king, this is exactly one of the first things that goes. SRP, APS, you will not sponsor anything. As a matter of fact, you cannot have a commercial. You cannot advertise. You cannot do crap. You cannot do, we're going to start this ad campaign for $25 million to show people how to save on their bill. Yeah, they start saving on their bill, and what do? You go to the Corporation Commission and ask for a price increase. There's no saving. Why are you advertising? I can't change. I think APS is a better company because their commercial had diversity in it. It's garbage. No, I have no say in it. Oh, yes, I'm glad. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Greg. Okay, Greg had nothing to do with it. Insurance is a bet, I would say life insurance is a bet, bro. I'm talking about health insurance. Life insurance is a bet. I agree with that. It's gambling. And by the way, I would take out policies on a bunch of people. I did no problem at all. You can take a policy anywhere you want on anyone you want. So yeah, I don't think that I don't think that health insurance is more the life insurance thing is one thing. The health insurance is where it is just a complete scam. And having companies, utility companies like, do car insurance. Good God, same thing. Like I said, if I get in a wreck, that I have my rates go up, I'm financing the payout of that claim. Yeah, Grizz, and that's the thing. You shouldn't. You do. One thing they won't tell you, and we have some pretty kick-ass videos for when I get back because we're running out of time here. But they're not going to tell you what to do is when I went without health insurance for a couple of years. And we had a binder that had doctors in it that took cash rates. And we knew their list of cash rates. All three of my hernia surgeries were cash. And all three of my hernia surgeries were less than 1 month's premium for a family of 4. Not kidding. You see, what a lot of doctors will do is they will charge you. Their cash rate is what they bill Medicare or Medicaid for. And they understand that Medicaid doesn't pay squat. But on top of the not paying squat, they have to pay their billing department. They have to pay their people. They have to pay to go through the rigmarole of getting the government to pay them. So they're like, I will charge you what Medicaid gives us as my cash rate. Insanely less expensive than insurance. Yeah. No reason. Just USA needs more money. Yeah. Oh, USAA. Everybody's like, oh, it's USAA. It's, the BS. Oh, Navy. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just, it's not. It's a racket. It just still is a racket. The only thing that's not a racket that I've seen so far are the, what do you call them? Where everybody just pools their money in together. There's a couple of Christian organizations that kind of do it, and you just everybody's just paying super cheap, and They just get paid out of the pool of money that's in there, like insurance should be. But nope. No. I was complaining about rate increases to my auditor. One agent gave me the reason: capitalism. Jesus, capitalism. Damn. Oh, yes. Buy a policy on the guy and they're going to kill. Oh, hell yeah. That's a great gig. This gives me an idea. I kid. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here and go to Mexico. If you guys are cool with that, I want to head down Mexico way. There's an election this weekend, which is going to be very interesting. In Mexico, they shut down all liquor sales Saturday and Sunday. You cannot buy, you cannot sell alcohol during an election. And I got to tell you, they don't have early ballot, mail-in ballots. They don't have any of that stuff. People show up in line and there's music and there's food and it's rad. It's just really cool to see. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. Again, the next tomorrow and Friday are actual shows. They're just not live on Monday, Tuesday, are best of. So appreciate you guys. And if I'm in a Mexican jail, I'll find out some way to let you guys know. And hopefully you guys can get a hold of Biggs or Schweikert and get me the hell out of there. Not so much the family, just me. Just get me out of there. I kid. All right, you guys are the best. Thanks and have a great one. We'll be having some fun in the sun, and I'll be back on Wednesday, revitalized and tan as hell. Woo! With some fish. Hell yeah, let's